My name is Cass, and I help people slow down and stay sharp. Today we're going to talk about breathing. Now, before you scroll on, I really want you to hang in there with me because this is for everybody, irregardless of what you think or who you think breath work is for. By the end of this video, I want you to have a better understanding of why your breathing is so important, how you can use it to feel more present, enjoy your day, and have better focus, and some common things that people do that they can change just a little bit to help improve how they feel, and then we'll do a little bit of breathing together. How's that sound? Okay, so I know it seems obvious that your breathing matters because it literally keeps you alive, but I want you to think about that statement. It keeps you alive. So while it might seem like a very subtle thing going on in the background, and it is, you're breathing something like 25,000 times a day, it has such a major impact on all the other systems of the body. So what we're talking about today is not just autonomic breathing that happens in the background of your life, so that, like, for example, I'm talking to you right now, so obviously I'm breathing out. But I'm talking about conscious breathing. I want you to get a little bit more interested in bringing your breathing to the fore, bringing it to the front of your attention. Because when you do that, you send signals to your brain and to your body that you are okay, right? And that this is a moment worth being in. See, because our emotions can take us on all kinds of adventures. We are time-traveling machines, these minds of ours. They take us into the future, they take us into the past. But there's only one place that you can ever be, and that is right here, right now. Right here, right now, with me. So when you take a breath in through your nose, go ahead and let's do that. You hold it for just 3 counts, and then you exhale through your mouth, and you let your shoulders drop, and you let everything relax a little bit. Time starts to slow down, right? Things start to get a little less noisy. Let's do that one more time. Just easy breath, but in through your nose, not your mouth. Just a little hold, and then exhale. Good. Not so bad, right? Not so hard. Not so foo-foo or woo-woo or fluffy. Kind of important. So here's something that happens with a lot of people. A lot of the people that I work with, or when I tell them what I do for a living, they say, oh my God, I'm always holding my breath. Are you one of these people? I think we kind of all are. We're sort of holding our breath collectively right now. Am I right? So let's all exhale. Just exhale. Most of us are holding our breath in. We're like, hi, how are you? And we're all up, I'm good. No, I'm good. No. And we're like, we talk fast and we talk high and our shoulders are hiked up, and whew, it's no wonder we're an anxious generation, right? It's no wonder we're all struggling from some level of anxiety in our bodies. Because when you hold your breath, you build carbon dioxide in your system. Carbon dioxide is a stress molecule. Basically, when it gets built in your system, it starts like banging on the wall, like boom, 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 let me out. But if you don't exhale, if you don't let that out, it's going to build, and it's not comfortable. So we breathe to breathe out. We don't breathe to breathe in. A lot of people think we breathe to breathe in, and because of that, we're all over breathing, which means we're bringing in more oxygen than we are getting rid of carbon dioxide. And that's what's causing a lot of our brain fog and a lot of not being able to focus, a lot of like emotional disruption because we kind of don't know where we are, what we feel. So breathing, just a simple awareness of your breathing. Doesn't have to be fancy. You don't have to sit on a meditation mat. You don't have to go on some fancy retreat. You don't even need to go to a yoga class. You can be at a red light, and this can be effective. Paying attention to your breath, even just once or twice in a moment, will slow you down, bring you back to the moment, and help you proceed, right, with the next thing. And the nice thing is that nobody really needs to know you're doing it, right? This is between you and you. This is for you. And the nice part of that is that it helps the people around you because you're less reactive, you're less stressed out, you're less scattered. you're more focused, you're more sharp. So let's try a little bit. One thing that I notice for most people is they breathe with their upper body. They breathe with their shoulders and they pull the muscles of their shoulders and their neck to get their breath to come in. Your shoulders are not designed for breathing. Your shoulders are designed for carrying things and holding up your head and moving your arms around. It's your ribs that need to move when you breathe. Your side ribs and your front ribs and your upper back ribs. So yeah, you might be a chest breather, but you don't want to be a shoulder breather. That can, again, send signals that something's not okay. So go ahead and just take a few shoulder circles here, nice and easy. Then you're going to hike your shoulders up, and I want you to clench your fists and flex your arm muscles and squeeze your face and hold here for me. It's going to feel silly, but we're going to hold it for 4, 3, 2, let it go. Whew. I know it's counterintuitive, but sometimes flexing and gripping can actually elicit a feeling of ease. Okay, now I want you to cross your hands over your shoulders and weigh them down. Sit comfortably, try to sit up tall if you can, but it's okay if you can't. Exhale. Now take a breath in for 3 counts. Through your nose, 2, 3, and exhale for 3, 2, 1. Keep your shoulders quiet and breathe again. Inhale. Exhale. Once more, and try to see, where do you feel your breath moving beside your shoulders? Exhale. Good. I felt that in my chest and in my upper back, and it felt really nice. Now, the second place we want to feel movement is in our rib cage. So place your hands on your lower ribs, the ones just below your chest and just above your belly button. Now, you can hold them like I'm holding mine, or you can give yourself a good hug. Now, really give yourself a squeeze. The body loves pressure, so give it some pressure. Now, I want you to breathe where your hands are. Okay, I want you to feel like, imagine you could breathe directly into these hands. I want you to move your own hands with your breath. So inhale, breathe into your hands. Exhale, let them relax. They'll come back to the center. And do that again. Breathe in. Notice where you feel it. And let it go. Keep your shoulders relaxed now, remember. Just move your ribs. Breathe in again. You're creating lots of space for your lungs so you can actually get the deep breath you've been looking for. Exhale, let it all the way go. Breathe all the way out. Don't lessen your exhale. Keep going. Good. And let that go. Right? Okay, last one that I love. Put one hand to your chest, your lower chest, so just below your collarbone. Push in, and then take your other hand and press on top of that one. Good. So you're adding weight to your own chest. Now remember, keep your shoulders quiet. You want to move your ribs, and I want you to breathe into your hands. So let's take 3 breaths into our hands together. Relax your eyes if you're going to keep them open. Try to sit up tall, but no pressure. And enjoy this. Let's take 3 conscious breaths together. Breathe in. Let it go with a sigh, maybe, if you can. Feel your hands. Again, breathe in. Good. Last one. Feel that pressure, good pressure. Let it go. Breathe all the way out. Good. And let it go. You did it. You paid attention to your breathing. You took the time to sharpen your focus. How do you feel? I feel even better than I did before I started. I was a little nervous to press play, and now I feel better. It really is your greatest ally, your breath. It's the first thing you do when you enter this world. It'll be the last thing you do on your way out of here, and you do it 25,000 times a day. Every once in a while, pay attention to it. Check in with it. Where are you breathing with, like your shoulders? Can you breathe a little lower? Can you give yourself a little more space? Can you slow a little bit more down to speed up, right? All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button. I would love to know how you feel after this. Please let me know if you have any questions. I'm here for you. I have lots to teach and a lot of fun practices planned, so stick around and I will see you in the next video. Go slow, stay sharp.